welcome to Gaston Spotlight. I'm your host, Jordan Case, and today I'm here with members of Gaston College's Medical Assisting Program to talk about their talents and how these talents benefit them while learning. How are y'all doing today?
Good,
Thank you.
That is good. So I just wanted to ask about the Medical Assisting Program.
Absolutely.
Like, what do y'all do and what do y'all learn about and things like that?
Yeah. So my name is Melody Gibson, and I am the program director for Medical Assisting.
I'm Alyssa Lodato.
I'm Monica Scott. I'm one of the students.
I'm Sherry Mullis.
So thank you for asking about our program. We are a healthcare program that serves all of healthcare aspects in a doctor's office. So we teach students how to do medical billing and coding. We do injections. We do minor office surgeries, EKGs. We draw blood. Anything that you've had done in a doctor's office, that's what we teach in our program.
Awesome.
It's a one-year program.
It's to get them into medical school, right? Just to kind of prep them for that?
So not really medical school. So what happens when the students will graduate our program, they will sit for a national certification exam that will allow them to work in any specialty in medical assisting at any doctor's office. A lot of our students, sometimes they will go into nursing to work on the floor. Sometimes they will apply to get their bachelor's degree, and then they will go into PA school to be a PA.
Awesome. That's cool. Alrighty. And I heard that you guys have like talents and things like that, and I wanted to ask what they were.
Absolutely. So I started dance when I was 5 years old. So I've been dancing for a long time, and I've taught dance for over 30 years.
So I am a dancer, and I have been dancing for 6 years, and I do clogging and hip hop.
I was a cake decorator for Publix for 10 years.
I started knitting, I think when I was expecting my first child, and just kind of fell in love with that and crochet. So I've kind of done that off and on throughout the years.
Awesome. Alrighty. And I wanted to know how you got into your talents. Like, why did you start them? What inspired you? Was it just an interest for everything?
So I remember my mom telling me that she put me into dance so I would have something to do. So she, of course, never thought that I would still be dancing, at this time. But I absolutely love dance. I love how it can give you confidence. I love how it opens you up to music and all the different possibilities that dance will take you.
So I started it because I wanted to break myself out of my shell. I was basically like a turtle. I was not talking to anybody, and that really helped me with that.
Pretty much I started at Publix as a bagger, and they needed help in the bakery one day, and I volunteered to help. They clearly seen something in me that I did not, and kind of pushed me to be a cake decorator apprentice. So I kind of learned the basics of it, and then eventually became a cake decorator.
Awesome. Alrighty.
When I was expecting my daughter, we moved, and I was already, I think, 7 months along, so it was too late in the pregnancy to try to go back to work. And I was bored. I like to stay busy. So I got my mother-in-law to help me. She was great at crocheting, sewing, anything like that. So I got her to help me and just kind of started doing it mostly because I was bored, and then enjoyed making things for people.
Awesome. Alrighty. So I wanted to know how your talents benefit you mentally and personally, because I know having an outlet to bring your stress into is really good. So I just wanted to know how they affect you like that.
Absolutely. I say often that dance is my stress relief. And some people don't understand, because when I'm teaching a class of 5 and 6 year olds, there's 25 and 6 year olds in there, and you're teaching that class, it can get a little loud and get a little rowdy, but I'm focused on them and we're having fun. We're not thinking about, what to do at work or what you have to do at home or anything like that. It's a time just to relax and kind of just let your energy out.
Awesome.
So I like it because it makes me happy, and whenever I'm sad, I go to dance, or I'm in a bad mood and I go to dance, and I'm better, and it's like a family there, and they're always helping me get through my problems.
I think for me it kind of opened up my confidence because I'm not a very artistic person. So to see myself kind of blossom into being able to decorate a whole cake and then do wedding cakes and things extravagant like that, it really boosted my confidence that I am artistic, just in different ways.
I think for me, it's if I'm bored, it just gives me something to do to keep my hands busy. and it allows me to be creative, which always makes me feel better. I always enjoy being creative, and affords me the opportunity to have little gifts to give people, if I feel like it. So I enjoy that.
That's awesome, because I like having art as a bit of an outlet as well when I get stressed and things like that.
Yes.
And I want to know, like, if or how your talents affected the people around you. Like, what have you done, I guess, in public or around people have you done your talents with?
So I owned a dance studio for 14 years, Carolina Dance Explosion, and that was in Cramerton. And I just remember, I don't see myself as benefiting the community, but I see myself as being a mentor to young children, to teenagers. So I have a lot of great relationships to former dancers. I'm also very blessed to teach at Dance Specialties now in Belmont. And I'm learning the new generation of dancers and just seeing them have fun and just have that outlet, to be able to come to a place where it's a family and that you just get to know each other.
Awesome.
I think it benefits the community because a lot of dance has a purpose. Either it's entertaining or just a message. And so it helps the audience kind of understand the message sometimes.
Awesome.
I don't know as far as much of the community. I know for me, excuse me, personally, I was able to help out some family members whenever they weren't able to afford a cake for like their babies or something like that. I did a whole cake for one of my best friends and her son. She was going through a hard time, and I picked up the slack and did that for her and made it very custom to him.
Awesome.
So not necessarily community-wise, but personal-wise, I think it helped people out.
I don't know that mine has helped the community either, other than my small circle of where I've made people warmer in the winter. But I think I have benefited my small community by stopping, because there's times they've said, we have enough hats, we have enough scarves. So anyway, that's really all I can think about.
Yeah, I guess because having these outlets do benefit people around you, I feel like, either with gifts or just being generous or just like having a message or helping out others in the community. I feel that changing your talents into doing it for the community is really awesome. And I wanted to know if you believed that having like a fun outlet can help you when times get stressful, like during classes or daily work or anything like that.
Yes, absolutely. Sometimes when it's time for me to go teach class, I'm at work and I'm like, all right, I need to wrap it up. And sometimes I'm like, I'm in the middle of something, I need to finish this. But I just remind myself when I get there, all this stress is going to go away. So I think it's just very beneficial for me when I'm able to go and teach.
Yeah.
I feel just about the same way. It takes away all of your stress and problems, temporarily, of course, but
Definitely. I feel like everybody needs some type of outlet, regardless of what it is, regardless of how creative it is or not creative. Anything to just get it off your chest and make you feel better.
For me, it just helps me relax, focus on something that is not a significant issue in life. Just relax and enjoy creating this little craft.
Awesome. And I wanted to ask you all, since you are in the medical assisting program, I wanted to know like what you'll do after you pass your exam and everything like that. Like, what do you plan to do?
so I plan to graduate medical assisting with an associate's degree, and then I'm also going to get a phlebotomy certification, which is drawing blood.
Awesome.
I definitely want to go into either emergency care, possibly urgent care, and just want to help people out as much as I can.
Awesome.
I'm also working towards an associate's in medical assisting, and when I'm finished, I would just like to work in a doctor's office, and I love interacting with people, helping people, being a support to other coworkers, doctors. That type of thing is very appealing to me.
Awesome. Cool. And I wanted to know like why you teach medical assisting and why everyone got into that and you knew that's the program you wanted to be in.
So when I graduated high school, I actually went to UNC Charlotte for a dance degree, and I hurt my knee, so I had to figure out something else I wanted to do. So I came to Gaston College, and I enrolled in the medical assisting program, and I really didn't know what medical assisting was. And I was 18 years old when I graduated, and I have been a medical assistant and a sleep technologist since that. and it just has opened so many doors for me. I knew that I didn't want to be in the hospital with bedside. I like to be outpatient. I like to have the community of people around us. But I wanted to speak a little bit about them if I could.
Awesome, yeah.
Alyssa is, she came from East Gaston, where we did our Career and College Promise program. So she is a graduate of East Gaston High School and came to the program to finish out. And Monica is in our second semester program, so almost ready to go to clinicals this January, so that's so exciting. And she's actually done a lot of healthcare work before, and just coming to get her degree and just to go further in that step. And Sherry's in our first semester program and just doing amazing. So I'm just thankful that we have all of these people that come from different avenues that can come for one good reason, to help other people. And I think that for medical assisting is a great way to help the community.
That is a great way to help the community. And why did you get into a medical assisting, if you don't mind me asking?
I got into medical assisting because it seemed easy and fun enough, and you also don't work holidays or weekends.
Like Ms. Gibson said, I have been in the health field for quite some time. I actually started out in urgent care as a front office staff. And I kind of learned on the job how to be a medical assistant in a sense. So I never went to school for it until now. That was in Florida, so coming up here, you have to have a degree to work in the office. So I decided to go ahead and come to school and get that for myself.
Well, for me, I was in a career for 20 years or more, and I liked it, but when that career was finished, it gave me time to kind of reflect, and I was like, this is an opportunity to do something completely different, something I really want to do, and I always wanted to be in the medical field in some capacity, hands-on. And this program just affords me the perfect opportunity to be right in a situation that I would like to be in.
Awesome, that's really cool. And I wanted to ask you, Melody, how can other students get into the medical assisting program here at Gaston?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 2 cohorts that we start accepting students. So we have a summer cohort that will start, and then we have a fall cohort. So in order to apply to the program, they will just email gibson.melody@gaston.edu, and I will send information and the link to apply. But first and foremost, we want them to apply to this wonderful college that we're at.
Awesome, okay. I would like to thank you all for coming to Gaston Spotlight today and just telling us about the medical assisting program and all your talents and how they benefit the community. And I wanted to thank you for watching Gaston Spotlight.